Oh boy. Stream time. Wait. Are we in 60 FPS right now? Do we have double the frames right now? What? That's crazy. Guy, I don't know if I can talk about it, but we did like a recording thing for a video on Saturday that should be around the bend. And so I filmed in 60 FPS and I think I forgot to change my settings. So here we are. So I guess I'll see today if 60 FPS works for my stream. I thought I tested it at one point like a year ago and it got super stuttery, but I guess I'll try it again. Look at all the frames. Whee! It's way better. I know, like, most people don't notice frame stuff, but if you're even kind of a nerd, guys, you're really gonna notice it for the gameplay. The gameplay is gonna look so much better. Some people say they can't even notice. I definitely notice, bro. When I watch like my footage back versus like other streamers, it's like, it's so clear to me. I was a bit of a 30 FPS Andy too, just because like I like the kind of like film quality it has, but my alarm's going off, so remind me to go to live in 10 minutes. My monitor is 144 hertz. So like, that means when you're watching my gameplay on stream, historically, when you were watching at 30 FPS, you were literally missing like a quarter or like 3/4 of the frames that are actually happening on my screen, which is kind of crazy to think about. Or over 3/4, because 30 times 4 is 120. You play GD every day, you just have a sense for FPS? Yeah. Well, again, I think some people do, some people don't. Because I've brought it up before, and some people are just like, oh, I didn't even realize that you weren't streaming in 60 right now. I remember when I first started getting into making videos, I couldn't really tell the difference between frames now, but now I've developed that hyperfixation to the point where, like, yeah, dude, you can just feel it. I think also what helped me notice frames better was when I got my 144 hertz monitor, because I got this monitor back when I was grinding Clone Hero, and I just immediately like felt and saw the difference. I don't know how discernible it is beyond 144 hertz. I'm sure you can still feel it, but like, especially like when you're working with less frames, the jump from 30 to 60 is crazy, and the jump from 60 with a 144 is also crazy. But I don't know what 144 to 240 feels like because I've never experienced it. I suspect the better we get at this game, I'll probably need a better monitor. Like, chat, thoughts? I think the common idea is that if you're doing like, pretty much if you have a 240 hertz monitor and then like you FPS bypass to 480, that's probably good for most even like top levels. Maybe more, I don't know. I mean, yeah, speaking of Conics, I'm pretty sure he has like some crazy freaking monitor he got now for Bloodbath. Ew, what the hell is on my bottle of water? Yuck. Anything above 144 hertz is just luxury? I don't think so, man. I'm not talking about like just extreme demons. I'm talking about like Aeternus. Like let's not LARP here. And like, I mean, and not even Aeternus, like Slaughterhouse. I do think that there is an advantage if you go above 144 hertz on levels like Slaughterhouse and above. I just think it does. It may or may not be true, but that makes sense to me. What's your top 5 hardest completions? Brother, I don't know. I jumped to this level like 4 months ago. I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. When did you and Connix play Mecha though? Brother, on stream. It was literally last Thursday. Our detective skills ain't working today. Yeah, the difference between 144 and 240 is small, but definitely noticeable on main list difficulty levels. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The difference between 120 and 240 hertz made my ship on Kata 10 times better. Bro, I believe you. That's what I've heard. 240 hertz is like the cap right now. But I think Connix really has like a freaking like 480 hertz or something. Because if you look at his FPS bypass on the, I almost said Bloodbath, Slaughterhouse streams, it's almost up to like, yeah, I was pretty sure it's 480. I'm pretty sure if you look at his FPS bypass, it's in like the 900s or something. And typically people say like you FPS bypass like 2 times your hertz, right? I have 240 hertz and I used to have 144 and it is a huge difference. Yeah. We might need to rip that at some point. I probably don't need it for Bloodbath, but probably do need to rip that at some point. How much is like a 480 hertz monitor? I think Connix is OLED too. And OLED is immediately more expensive. Ow, I sneezed. Does that mean I have 30 hertz? No. Most monitors are 60 hertz. No. You're conflating your screen hertz is your FPS. FPS bypass in the game allows you more inputs. Typically, people take the hertz of their screen, if you're playing at 60 FPS, natively, and you can double that with FPS bypass, so you have more time to get your inputs in. You aren't going to see the extra frames, but you will feel them in your inputs. Thank you for the bless you. Yeah. I could be mistaken, chat. I don't know of any screens in this day and age, like screen monitors that aren't 60 FPS. Play the Tang level. Take your life right now. I need you to do it into your own hands because no one else is going to do it for you. I tried using FPS bypass from 60 hertz to 240, but I could not handle how it felt. Yeah, I don't know if that works. I don't really know the math behind it. Yo, chill. If we're just rage baiting today, I don't really want you to be around, Diamond. So I'll see you in 24 hours. Have a good day. Bye. Bro messed around and found out. Bro is in a rage baity mood. See you tomorrow, pal. This chat chill, I agree. When is haircut? You get a 24-hour timeout too. See you tomorrow. Will you jump to grief after Sonic Wave? No. I'm not doing grief, guys. You couldn't pay me. Don't say mean things to Tej. No, it's fine to like banter and that kind of thing. It's just like if you're one guy being annoying and you're not bantering with the rest of me in chat, like that's annoying. You can say stuff like, Tej, you're stinky, ha 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 ha, but like it needs to be funny. That's the first rule of like anything, chat, is like you need to be funny. If it's not funny and it's just annoying, you're gonna get timed out. Road to Aeternus is mad. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, people keep talking about Death Corridor. I still don't really know what that is. I'm guessing it's an impossible list freaking thing. Bro's barber missed a frame perfect. See, that one's funny. You get to live for now. Do we see the difference there, chat? Do we see the difference? I will always embrace creativity. But I challenge you all to be more clever than this brain rot age allows you to be. Sometimes I feel like you guys get away with murder. Murder being just reposting what other people have already said. Bro's barber can hit 120 FPS, but not 240. Okay, well, that's derivative. That was... Also, do you see this, guys? I think that I put uneven sunscreen somehow on my nose. It looks like a scar, but it's actually just like localized sunburn. Ouch. What should I do with my 1,000,000 channel points? Well, if you're ever around when we run predictions on stream, you can just bet them and make more. You got a nice little nest egg now. I don't even FPS bypass can save Bro's barber. Do you guys not like my hair? I like my hair. Do you guys think I'm ugly and I should kill myself? Okay, I have to reset the vibe. I'm sorry. I wanted to see how long we could sit with that. Wasn't that harsh? Maybe. In Minecraft. I may have waited a little too long there. Yeah, oh. You think you're gonna beat Bloodbath this stream? I hope so, bro. Guys, I don't want to react today. Dude, look how smooth my game looks. Is that not crazy? Holy, bro. I need to find my screen. Is that it? Bang. All right, let's run let's just run no, this is goals. Where am I? Prediction. Do we beat Bloodbath today? You guys have 5 minutes. Speaking of predictions. It's kind of crazy, bro. We're less than 20 minutes into the stream and we're already running a prediction. Are you happy? Hey, Teej, how you feeling about today? I feel great. Honestly, I mean, I feel good. I'm kind of tired. We haven't played as usual. I took the weekend off from playing, so I probably need to de-rust a bit today. Also, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today, chat. I'm trying this new thing recently where I'm just going to stream as long as I want to, and then I'm gonna end. Crazy, right? Isn't that a crazy idea? Genuinely might be a game changer for us. Instead of streaming for 4 to 6 hours when I'm already kind of tired. It's very good to take breaks. Yeah, I was talking to Quinn more about this on Saturday. I'm heavily considering taking a break from just like streaming and content for like a week after we beat Bloodbath. I'm not sure if it's going to be that long, but I think it would be good. I'm definitely considering it. And I feel like I'm going to completely unplug. Like, I don't even want to like watch TV or other content or anything. And I'm not gonna make a YouTube video out of it or anything, but I feel like spiritually, I preach this all the time on stream. I want to just completely like reconnect to like nature and my soul. I want to be plugged in. Corix, what? After being Bloodbath, you just try to calm down and stuff. Yeah, I think that's like a compassionate thing to do. I also think that realistically, if we want to get as far as we can get in this game, probably something that helps us do that is having scheduled breaks that I can take so that I don't go insane. Year breaks every month. What? Will you beat after Bloodbath? Sonic Wave. We're going to jump to Sonic Wave next. You want to get far, taking breaks seems normal. Yeah, especially in the streaming game, chat. Like, streaming is like, I mean, content in general is a marathon, not a sprint. But like streaming especially, like, I don't know, dude. Especially like a lot of the streamers I've met in the past few months, they've been doing this shit for years, bro. Like, and I don't mean like a couple or 3 years. I mean like the better part of a decade. So you got to work smarter, not harder. How's this prediction looking, chat? What the fuck? Did I piss in your cereal this morning? What is this about? What? You think that just because I haven't played the game in 2 days, Twitch are haters? Not always, bro. Watching you play makes me want to make small jumps. I mean, try it out. See what you want. Do what you like, because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You know what? Yes, you did piss in my cereal this morning. Yeah, but you didn't have to tell everybody about it. Freaking narc. Hello, Tej. I'm an apple. Please don't eat me. I'm not hungry right now, so I think you're fine. Pokemon Center music. Wait, it's gotten worse. Wait, a single-digit % of you thinks that we're going to beat Bloodbath today. Then why are we here right now? If we don't think that we're going to beat the level today, why are we here? Just to suffer? Watch you flop, maybe? Y'all just want to watch me flop? Flip flop. Drip drop. Skip stop. Hey, all right, we're fighting back. 14%. I love the 14%. Don't ask me what percentage I placed on no. So this is what a lot of people don't know. There is a number next to your name every time a prediction runs. So all you pink 2s, you're dead to me. I'm just kidding. But I can tell what you voted for. We want to see you beat the odds. That's the cope that the naysayers often say. Like, I remember when we first started predictions on the stream, I had a lot of people who were just like, no, I'm just putting my points on no so that there's a bigger payout for the believers. And I'm just like, that's one, that's either LARP, or two, stop doing that. There's a sanctity at play here. Do what your heart tells you. If you believe that we can do it today, vote yes. If you think that we're going to fail tremendously, vote no. I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Meant for someone else, but not for me. Love is out to get me. That's the way it seemed. To be real, though, it's a Monday. No, yeah, 100%. I wouldn't trust me either. Especially the fact that I literally just, I just preambled about like, hey, guys, I'm probably gonna be taking a little easier streaming right now. So, I'm not locked in the way I've been. You can't? Dude. Ah! Okay, there's not one gnat in my room because I definitely killed a gnat in my room either yesterday or Saturday, and there are still more gnats. There's still more gnats. Guys, stop asking when I'm going to play Bloodbath. Lower your cortisol. Holy shit. I need you guys to put a finger to your temple and be like, hey, I'm me. I need to stop. Hey, look at me. I'm me. Stop. Please. You guys, you're trying my patience on a Monday morning. Or afternoon, wherever you are. Teej geeking? No. Chat, type 1 if I'm geeking right now. Type 2 if I'm not. I'm not a patient person. 3, I'm on crack. No, 3 is if you could really go for pizza right now. Why not yap for an hour straight? Some people like it, bro. Can you become Socrates? Why do we wear shoes when we can't even find the right socks to fit? And no one's asking that. And no one's answering that. And no one's considering the fact that that's the question to be answered. We need TeejVeen subathon? I'm down. How do you wash waterproof socks? Waterproof water? Hop on Bloodbath, King. Should we play the daily first, chat? Thoughts? I think we hit the daily. I was considering doing something and then I decided not to. Let's see what the daily's got to give us. Something's got to give. You guys hear my clicks? I moved a bunch of my settings around, so I just want to make sure nothing's broken. Thank God. All right, last time we had a 7-star harder. Only got the 30%. Didn't like it that much. What's today's? Let's try it. Dude, get out of my room, you stupid fucking gnat! No one loves you! I might have overreacted. Oh wait, I need a song too. Wait, song 2? Blur. Chat. I changed all my settings because of this recording. How do I... Oh, no, dude. I might need to, like, fix a bunch of stuff today. My bad. This isn't a stall. Oh, crap, dude. Chat, which of these settings should I have on? I need your guys' help again. I had to turn off all my settings for recording I did. Oh, I should have tracked this. Do I need click between steps? Wait, I thought CBS was bad. Should I use this one, chat, or should I use the one in Eclipse? Oh, wait, I have CBF on. I have CBF in Eclipse on. I think CBF's better. I already have this on, so we're fine there. I don't think I want both on. Oh, I do need my hitboxes back. My hitbox is on death. I just remembered I turned those off too. Yeah. I think that's all I was missing. Does anyone know how I changed my keybinds? I forgot how to do this because now I'm missing my keybinds too. I think I had to finally update my version of the game. Okay, here they are. Did that work? Okay. I think that's it. I think I fixed it. And if we run into anything else, we'll figure it out. Dude, this... I don't know why there's so many gnats in my house. Where the hell did these come from? Guys, I don't need to turn on click between steps. I have click between frames. Shut up, for the love of God. Use your brains. Use your brains. How'd that 60 FPS look? Okay, I'm sorry. I muted. Dude, you guys are so demanding. Holy cow. You guys are going to struggle for the whole rest of your life because whenever something is not completely to your satisfaction, you crash out about it. It's like the opposite of like how a monk is able to like tolerate anything. You guys literally can't tolerate the smallest thing being off. It's actually so cooked. GG's, your life is over. All right, lock in. Held down too long. We know? Oh. Is that why you guys are in such a bad mood all the time? Because you're aware of that? Actually fairs. Yo, this all kind of cooked. Is this a 9-star? It doesn't feel that hard. Oh my God. Hold up. I'm always in a good mood. I never rage. I mean, I think it's okay to be in a bad mood sometimes. I actually think that, like, it's unrealistic to never be in a bad mood. I think it's more realistic that, like, when you're in a bad mood, you're just, like, kinder to yourself and you actually, like, process the bad mood versus being like, I'm just happy all the time. Because if you're one of those people that's like, I'm just happy all the time, you're probably just pushing a lot of stuff down inside of you that you need to process in order to be like a well-rounded, well-functioning individual. Like, nobody is happy all the time, and that's okay. It's by design. You're allowed to, like, have a bad day. You're allowed to have a bad hour. Like, it doesn't define your worthiness as a person. hop on Bloodbath. You guys literally told me to get on the daily, and now you guys are just like, why are we playing the daily right now? Can we all just like, can we introspect for a second? Can we recognize that that's what's happening right now? I was like, hey, should I play the daily? Everybody said yes. And now that I'm playing the daily, you guys are like, stop. Stop. Is it mirror? Some 9 stars feel more difficult than easy demons? I think that's been the commonality that people have discussed, yeah. I get passive aggressive when I'm upset. Oh, well, that's bad. Yeah, I mean, that's just like a bad communication style. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I can be kind of moody too, but that's why, like, if I get in a bad mood, I typically am just like, okay, I can't be around people right now, because when I'm in a bad mood, I just, like, am not fun to be around. Oh, that was kind of crispy! We love you, Teej, is just rage bait? Guys, stop rage baiting. God, it's like, it's, I don't know how many times I have to say this. By participating in rage bait, you're literally taking years off your life. Because one day you're going to rage bait the wrong person in real life, and they're going to shoot you in the face point blank, and your brains are going to spray all over the wall. In Counter-Strike. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to help you guys out. I guess you guys never go out and do things in real life, though, so you're probably fine. Never mind. Yeah, in Counter-Strike. Yeah. Remember when you gave us a lecture about rage baiting? Bro, I give a lecture against rage baiting pretty much every stream. And then sometimes people will defend rage baiting as if like there's some kind of like sanctity to the practice. Like, they would defend it the way some people defend their religion. Which is fine, that makes sense. A religion is a belief system. Rage baiting is just an annoying task that people do. Like, why do people live and die by it? It's insane to me. Oh no! This level's kind of fun though. One day you're gonna rage bait the wrong person, they're gonna like it. Yeah, I'm saying. You could rage bait the wrong person and then they might fall in love with you. Then you'll get married, you'll have kids, and all your kids will be rage baiters. And do you really want... Guys, think about it. Do you guys really want to be parents and to have your kids always rage baiting you? Honestly, that might be like your predetermined fate. Honestly, if that happens to you, I think you probably deserve it. I think if you're a rage baiter and one day you have kids and they all just rage bait you all the time instead of being nice to you, that's like you made your bed, now you have to sleep in it. And let me tell you, it is not a freaking Tempur-Pedic mattress. It is a thorny one. A thorny one called your kids resenting you and not loving you. Are you looking forward to it? I am. Well, I'm not looking forward to it for me. I'm looking forward to it for you and me laughing at you when it happens. Not rage bait, by the way. Early GD today? Yeah, what can you do? Chat, you know what to do with that big fat butt. Oh, a little too much. Dude, this level is actually really fun. Wiggle, wiggle, yep. There's levels to rage bait. I don't care. To me, because everything in this life chat has infinite depth and nuance to it, but here's the thing. It's like poop. Do I want to know about all the levels and layers and scientific etymology behind poop? Or do I just surface level not care about it because it's fucking poop? Rage bait's the same. Why do I care to know more about like the different levels and delineations of the topic that I think is poop? Oh, that's the very hard part. I remember that part now. Can't outbait the masturbator. Dude, I've been masturbating for a long time. You guys got to wake up pretty early in the morning if you want to out-masturbate me. You guys are simple journeyman baiters. Or some of you even beginner baiters. But I've talked about this before. It's like a lot of people don't understand that like rage bait isn't new. Back in my day when I was an annoying young teen boy, we just called it trolling. And that's the other annoying thing is like the laziest version of rage bait is just being like, dude, why are you so mad right now? And that's like that. We had that 20 years ago. The you mad with the troll face. That's the laziest version of rage bait. To be like, oh, dude, why are you so mad right now when someone's not mad? Bro, my generation wrote the book to that. You can't get me with that. You have to be more clever. I beg of you. You have to be more clever. That shit has been existing for decades. It's time to adapt. It's time to change. Oh, dude, that was kind of nice. This guy is grifting, right? Yeah, are you guys gonna buy my, I'm trying to sell like a bunch of soap right now. I'm trying to sell a bunch of soap bars on my Etsy account. Can you guys buy that for me? Oops. Good luck on runs today. Thanks, bro. Yeah, the robot section is actually kind of cool. You will be Bloodbath today? I agree. I don't know if I need to like do a short hop there and then another hold, or if I could just kind of jump to the next spot from there. But I need to pick one of them so I can actually learn what to do there. I'm just kind of doing nothing there. So let me decide this time what I want to do. That part makes my brain feel good. Well, that wasn't it. This level is low-key hypnotizing, bro. That was kind of it. Okay, I just need to hop up the stairs. Wait, I think I don't even need to click there. I think I can just run across that platform. I think that's what happened. If this was the weekly, I wouldn't even notice the difference. Does this seem easy demon to you guys? I haven't played enough demons to know. I kind of just keep doing it because the gameplay is kind of fun, low-key. Like, it's fun to try and figure out. Oh my god. I played many easier easy demons than this. Damn. I think it's just because like it has some tough robot clicks, right? I know that can kind of be like higher level difficulty than is usually rated. Like you really need good robot feel for this level. All right, we can hop on Bloodbath. Dude, what is my... Stop. Dude, my mouse sensitivity keeps bugging lately. Does that ever happen to you guys? Like, do you have a mouse that has different DPI? Dude, I swear Logitech just like bugs out sometimes. It's genuinely so annoying. Yeah, I feel like the drop was probably gonna get harder, but... Dude, my G-Hub's not even loading. Hot take. I think Logitech's a crappy company. Unless they sponsor me one day, then actually I think they're probably the best to ever do it. This Logitech G-Hub shit is just such a personal nightmare for me. Are we there? This is not 800 DPI, bro. There's no shot. Dude, this fucking gnat in my room. Chat, how do I get rid of a gnat? I've killed one of them. I think it's one of those things where like sometimes when like we just had our AC replaced, so I think they're just getting in through the AC. I don't understand. Dude. Beat up its family? Yeah, teach it a lesson. Dude. It's literally, it's like it knows. Dude, this is why I dude, gnats and rage baiters are one and the same. Gnats and rage baiters are one and the same, bro. Holy dude. I can't take this. There are so many random gnats in my room. They've just been annoying me for the past week. I can't take it anymore, bro. I'm crashing out. Yeah, and fruit flies. All right, well, I give up on that. Oh, wait, am I still connected to Globed? I actually don't want to do that. First try, by the way. Dang, chat. We're not even an hour into the stream. I'm already here. Oh, my progress bar is hidden too. How do I fix this? Oh, dude, all my settings are screwed up now. Show progress bar. Show percentage. Wait, what's show time? Show time? Where'd my go indicator go? Bro, my stuff is so screwed. Oh, whoops. There we go. Oh wait, no. I don't have it on the start position. I forgot. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. My bad. Chat, let me know if you're usually here and something looks different than it usually does. Let me know. I don't know how many of these settings are different. Windows XP is my fave system and will always be. That guy knows ball. That guy's an OG. Oh my fucking Christ. Linux users in chat. I'm a rub user. What is rub? Huh? Guys, okay. I don't think you're helping me. I don't know what you're talking about. You guys, it feels like you're speaking gibberish right now. Brain rot chat, brain rot chat. I hate when I have brain rot chat. I wish that I had a chat that said funny things and interesting things, but I don't. Not today. Looks like I got brain rot chat. It's on Monday, brain rot chat. Rub top equals rub. Hey, thanks for answering the question that I asked 5 minutes ago. I appreciate that. Literally the most obvious rage baiter, buddy. You gotta get back to work on that. Yeah, I saw your first few messages too. I didn't read them because you're a dumbass little boy. And you're always going to be a dumbass little boy. Until you've grown up into a dumbass little man. And no one in your life ever respects you. Be excited. Get ready for it. That's the whole rest of your life. Fuck the haters. And you guys are never going to try on a level that's half as difficult as this. You're never even going to try. All you can do is just chirp up and try to distract me. You're never going to achieve anything in your life if like you can't lock in on your own stuff. And the best you can do is just trying to tear down others on a daily basis. Lock in or your life is cooked. Jeej. I'm saying that to be nice. Genuinely. I'm saying that to be nice. All right, let's go from 0. My God. Late press. But that was the game volume, chat. That was another thing I had to turn off. I think it's around the same level it's usually at, right? Damn. That was our furthest attempt so far today. Yep. Looks like it's one of those days. All right. Well, is what it is. Guess I'm just doing me today. You can really beat this any attempt. I don't know if that makes it any more annoying or less at this point. It doesn't really make it anything, to be honest. It's just kind of like any game, right? Like, it's not Geometry Dash. It's just you do something. It's almost like, I guess the closest thing is it's like a Dark Souls boss. You just kind of keep sending attempts until you beat it, right? Like, it's... There's not really anything else to do. Kind of similar situation with Dogging Grieve. Yeah. I mean, I think that at the end of the day, every GD players kind of going through the same thing, right? It's one of the things that unites us all as players. But yeah, it's definitely like, I get why a lot of people have trouble jumping, because when you're jumping, you have no control over like, and I'm not saying that it's luck, I'm just saying like, you have to be comfortable with just surrendering the idea of you having any kind of control over whether or not you're going to beat the level. That is an RNG to me. I understand if you can hear that and your takeaway is like, oh, so it is like luck. But it's not that it's luck. It's just like, there's so many factors at play and you have to like lock in just the right way. And none of us have that kind of control over our brains. It's just like, it is kind of lightning in a bottle. But stuff only happens if you keep showing up to let it happen. So, jot that down. Yeah, those inputs felt like ass. I literally hate Evasium. I really hate this part of the level. I don't think it's fun to play. I think it was poorly built. And I think it literally makes the level worse purely by existing. So I'm going to practice it. Because it's like the only part of the level I haven't played yet today, but I just fucking hate that part. This part's the best part. Oh, you like it? That is also right. Chat, did you know that if you like something I don't like, that's also right? Isn't that cool? Isn't it cool that humanity can be so deeply complicated that something that I fucking despise, you can still think is kind of cool? And we don't have to have a discussion beyond that. We can just kind of be like, wow. And move on with our lives. It's awesome, bro. Oops. Calm down, bro. Oh, do I not seem calm right now? I feel pretty calm. I got really scared there. 3-minute ad break. I'll see you guys later. You know what it was, chat? Literally. Oh, wait, we're still on ads. I'll talk about it once we get back. When did we get 88? That's what I need to know. %, was 5 days ago. That's what it was, chat. It's been 5 days since we got 88, I think. And we've been mind blocked on a Sonic from 0 like since then. That was our first Etzer attempt in like 5 days. Genuinely. So I just forgot what Etzer from 0 even felt like, to be honest. This fucking gnat in my room, bro. I swear to Christ! I'm gonna get a fucking GG boy attempt from 0, and this gnat is going to land on my nose, and I'm gonna punch a hole through my computer screen. I can already see it happening. God, can you please exterminate all annoying insects from the planet for the love of fucking God? It's literally been like thousands of years we've been dealing with this shit. Get rid of mosquitoes, get rid of gnats. They serve no purpose. The gnat's just trying to help. If the gnat thinks it's helping by doing that, genuinely, I hope it kills itself in Minecraft. Yeah, dude. I mean, there's nothing we can really fucking do. There's nothing we can do. I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get a 70 to 100 run, and then we're just gonna run it back from 0. There's nothing to do. Now that, like, that's only the second time I've even experienced the end of Etzer from 0. This thing is, dude, I'm literally gonna go fucking insane. You know this is a fucking valid crash out, bro. Holy shit, this gnat needs to get out of my fucking room. I'm going to buy a gun and just start blasting. Yeah, that was only our second time getting to the end of Etzer from 0. So there's no other way to feel what getting to the end of Etzer from 0 is like, except getting more attempts to Etzer from 0. So nothing to do. Can you guys stop telling me to calm down? You're pissing me off. Shut the fuck up. If I want to be angry, I'm going to be angry, and you can't fucking control me. Stop that. Fucking weirdos. Like, let's pull it together. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? I'm pissed off because a gnat's annoying me while I'm trying to play this really fucking difficult level. I feel entitled to this right now. So hop off my dick about it. All right? Appreciate that. Let it out? Thanks, bro. No, yeah, you guys should definitely keep rage baiting. Yeah, you're definitely gonna end up making a lot of friends in your life if you just keep doing that. No, it's pretty funny. Good job. Dude, that's so epic. That's so cool. I definitely understand now why people choose to not hang out with you in your life. Yep. Oh. I'm just gonna rip a nice and smooth 70 to 100, and then we'll go back to 0. Oh boy. What are they gonna say?
Don't calm down. You have the right to start destroying everything within a 10 food radius. Don't let the chat stop you.
Wait, W bits. Thanks, bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. I feel like there's this toxic idea. Especially it's annoying when, like, someone's, like, expressing themselves in an emotionally healthy way, and then someone else feels like it's their responsibility to make them stop. It's so weird. I genuinely think some of you are walking around through life just, like, pent up with all this, like, aggression and sadness inside of you because you think it's not okay to express it. And that's, like, bad, bro. But GG's, good luck with life. I tried it before and it didn't work for me. Maybe it will work for you. Or maybe you'll go insane and have to go to a hospital. Only time will tell. Unlucky click. Dude, genuinely, I've said this before. If that 97 click happens to me from 0, you're never going to see me again for the rest of your life. I'm going ghost, bro. I'm moving out into the freaking Siberia. You will never see me again. I'll raise cattle somewhere. I don't even know. But it's not going to be here. Happened to me twice? Bro, tell me you're not LARPing. If that's true, I'm so sorry. That sucks ass. Unlucky. Actually, not unlucky. Just I'm shit at the game and like I mistimed that UFO click for the 5,000th time, but what can you do? Dude, this gnat! Fuck you, bro. Literally go fuck yourself into a hole in the ground that someone else dug up and you stole from them because you can't achieve anything in your life. You just steal from others. You stupid fucking gnat. You stupid fucking gnat. Sorry, for all the family-friendly people, I'm really sorry that I just said the fuck word. I'm actively trying to be a better person. I'm not succeeding every single time. Hell Nat, I've been saying, bro. Honestly, bigger op than Etzer. This damn Nat, bro. Bro, literally was like, I want to become a main character in your Bloodbath grind. And it's like, dude, we get it. Go away. Literally return to nature. What are you doing inside of a room with a computer in it? You don't understand what's going on. Okay, we can go back to 0. I hope that gnat fucking dies. It's funny. Y'all ready? Oh, also for those of you who joined late, we already got a 42 to 100 run today. So I just need to not be a stupid fucking chud today, and we genuinely, the title might not be wrong today. Sorry, I had the battle cry. Dude. Kill yourself! In Minecraft. I'm saying that to a gnat. I'm not saying that to a person. Please. I've never been this angry on stream, and it's because a fucking gnat is flying in my face while I'm trying to play Geometry Dash, dude. The game that's known for being a rage game that overstimulates you. And I'm experiencing this overstimulated experience of just 1,000 fucking gnats flying in my face. What has this past month been? I go 2 weeks with my AC broken, and now I'm entering 2 weeks of fucking gnats flying around in my face. Am I living during the, like, is this like Egypt with all the fucking plague and pestilence? Like, why is this happening in my office? Why is this happening to me while I'm playing a video game? All right, Locke. Hey, how's it going? Any good runs today? Yeah, we got 42 to 100, and we just got 78 from 0. If you want to end stream, just end it, man. You don't gotta try this hard. Can you parasocial motherfuckers shut up for once in your lives? God damn, dude. If there's one thing I hate, it's someone just, like, projecting something onto the streamer, bro. It really pisses me off. It's so third imposter, dude. I want to beat this level, bro. I'm not ending stream. Sorry. TJ, getting mad at a video game, it's just not worth it. You're angry right now. It's just not worth it. Dude, it's fine. I promise you it's fine. Whoops. People really haven't played games with flies and gnats in their face. Yep. Probably living in some clean houses. Shows how fast people are to give up over minor inconveniences. I'm saying, dude. It literally pisses me off. Some chatters talk, and it's like paved in like good intention and like empathy, but it's not. I promise you, it's LARP. I promise you it's not that deep. I promise you that getting pissed off at this game when you're really close to beating a really hard level is actually expected behavior. It would be crazier if I didn't care. It would be crazier. Like, let me be. Watching you by my TV? Hell yeah, bro. Low-key ban him, bro? Nah, it's just a kid, bro. It's not their fault. They just like, they really, kids these days really impress themselves upon the people they watch, and it's like really unhealthily parasocial, and I feel bad for them, but it's like, that is the ecosystem we live in right now. It's like, bro, it's not that deep, I promise you. I believe in you beating Bloodbath. Thanks, bro. Brother. What? I got bored. When a streamer gets bored and chat's gotten kind of dry, you gotta do some shit, bro. You gotta spice it up. It's the spice of life. Do some random bullshit. Oh, chat. Dude, Aeternus is going to be so much easier than this. When a streamer gets bored, just transform into a femboy for 2 seconds. Dude, y'all are obsessed with femboys. I'd like to let you know as an unk that when you joke about something all the time, it's actually just a defense mechanism for you actually kind of having an interest in something, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I just need y'all to know that the stuff that you joke about all the time in kind of like a diminishing way, it's time to introspect, bro. It's time to be honest with yourself about these deep-rooted truths. It's okay. Oops, I died. Oops. Really click. I can't understand how you can play the same level for hours straight. Dude, it's life, bro. Anything that you want to achieve in life, you have to be able to tolerate a little bit of BS. It's just the way it is. And this is why, like, the majority of people are cooked, because no one can tolerate anything longer than the length of a short that they like to watch. It's just that simple. It makes it a lot easier for the rest of us who are able to just lock in and kind of roll our sleeves up. But a lot of you are cooked, and I'm sorry. I hope you can figure it out. It's not easy. The world is not built around you being able to lock in on your goals. Like, it's just not. You're going to struggle with it. And you can easily live the rest of your life never trying to do anything. And you can die and have never done anything that you actually cared about. That's just the way life is. It's brutal like that. So at some point, you gotta lock in. I promise. I promise you. And if that's a tough pill for you to swallow on a Monday, think of it this way. If you're swallowing the pill today, at least you won't be swallowing the pill on a Monday 15 years from now. Because that pill's going to be 15 years too late. It's very bright to open my Monday. Dude, it's... A lot of people think that this advice is, like, depressing. It's not, bro. It's the most empowering thing. You can live the rest of your life on autopilot. The way you are living your life right now, where you wake up and you don't really do anything and you just kind of consume a bunch of content, you can do that literally for the next 50 years of your life, if you're lucky. You might not get that long. You can keep doing that, or you can change and try to do something else. It's gonna be really hard, but you do also have that option. But I promise the default behavior that most of you are going to fall into, just because of the way statistics work, is you will consume things for the rest of your life and not amount to much of anything. Which is fine, but if you hear that and it pisses you off and it spurs you to want to do something about it, you should do that. But it's not going to come easy. It's going to be work.
I just started going for Bloodbath. Any tips?
Bruh. I still haven't beaten it, dude. Here's my one tip. If you're going for a hard level, get ready. Just those 2 words. Get ready. There's no way to know what the full journey is going to be. There's no way to know the answers to even half the questions that are going to come up on the grind. So just be prepared. Be prepared for anything. That's the only advice I can give. And if you give up, you give up. Did you start GD? December. Late click. Dude, this gnat is still flying around. And I've just never been coordinated enough to be one of those guys that can, like, catch it out of the air. The only time I'm able to really kill those things is when they land on me and I smack it, like, instantly. But I've always been impressed with people who can just, like, catch them out of the air. That's some freaking Zen shit, bro. But that ain't me. I can barely catch the basketball all the time when it's passed to me in a freaking pickup game. That was such a rushed clip. Or click. Clip? Guys, was that a clip? Was that a clip, guys? Honestly, not a bad D-Rust day. Crazy that we fluked a 42 to 100 run when I haven't played this shit in 2 days. That's probably a sign we're getting close, no? Here comes the UFO. There she goes. There she goes again. Oh my fuck, dude. I don't know what it is, dude. Something about... I mean, it's probably because it's the hardest part of the level, but this first 33% just has hands on me today. What, did Doggy almost get past tacos last night? Did he go live last night? I missed that. I just sing sometimes because it's like, my brain's always done that. I've talked about this before, like, I didn't even know that it was called like vocal stems, but like literally, even when I was a kid, I would just randomly start singing songs. Like I would get trouble in class sometimes. But I basically always like sung to myself. With random musical outbursts. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that, I forgot if I said that. We got 78% today, chat. So that was a second best. That remind me of that. Because before we got 88, we were at 75. So we technically had never gotten a 78 before. So that's not bad. Honestly, if all this D-Rust stream amounts to that, it wouldn't be that bad of a day. But I think we got more to give here. You broke the Asonic curse? Yeah, but 27's back and better than ever. I feel like you're gonna play this level for so long that in your 60s you're just gonna start singing Bloodbath. Probably. Atzel is definitely etched into my soul at this point. Any opinions on classical music? I think it's beautiful. I do think part of the reason why no, proclivity is the wrong word. That sounds arrogant. I have a tendency towards music. Apparently my mom did do that shit that like they were doing back in the 90s where like they would tell you to like play Mozart to your fucking pregnant belly. So certainly whenever I hear classical music in my life, it does kind of give me like a sense of calm, and I think that's why. I think classical music's really pretty. The gnat just flew in front of my screen. Classical music is Yep. Chat, did we see the classic thing of like someone online is vulnerable about their emotions and they like healthily express themselves in a really meaningful way, and then that beautiful naked human vulnerability is met with you're gay. Like okay. What are we doing? We're cooked, fam. That's why so many people are nonchalant. Yep. And these nonchalant people never stop to wonder why, like, I have people watching me. They never stop to think, oh, maybe these people are watching this guy because he's willing to talk about these vulnerable aspects of his self in front of them and share it with strangers online in a loving and caring way. No, it's because he's a chud. It's like, okay. Some people just can't be helped, bro. Oops. Tej, why are you so mean? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that I'm mean. One of my main priorities in life is to be kind and nice to others, so if I'm just coming across mean, I feel really bad about that. I'm really sorry. Oops. I would participate in the pineapple on pizza topic chat, but I've streamed for thousands of hours at this point, and believe it or not, that topic has come up probably dozens of times. You'd be surprised. And I just can't pretend every time like it's a unique conversation that's never happened on the stream before, so. But I hope you all have fun. We needed that fucking Michigan clear, bro. That was our first Michigan clear in like fucking 40 minutes, dude. It's just bad. It's just bad statistically. When I can't play part of the level for the better part of an hour, I just forget how to play it. It's just the nature of the beast. I haven't played Evasium to 100 in 40 minutes. How the fuck am I supposed to execute that in a consistent way? Let me just play from a Sonic. A Sonic has just felt like ass again today. Honestly, on our 78 run today, I probably should have died at the 65 spam. If I'm being genuine, I probably should have died. I don't know how I lived that. It felt awful. So I'm not surprised that we just choked that, because literally the first time felt terrible and I should have died on it. That felt good. All right, let's go back to 0. That was a W harvest. We need more Mishi clears today, bro. The Mishi clears are a true bottleneck for us today. I don't know why. God. Hot take, rap is overall the worst music genre. Sorry, I just think that any take where you're like, this whole genre of something is bad, I just think you're kind of brain dead. But I guess you did say hot take. Like, that's such a 12-year-old boy take. I'm not saying you're 12 years old, but like, it feels like such a juvenile take to be like, this whole thing is bad. It's like, okay. I mean, it's definitely fair if like it's not your preference, I guess, but to say that it's like the worst is just weird to me. It's so dismissive of like art and creativity. It runs completely like perpendicular to how I view the world and life. Like, really? You think a whole genre of music with many artists and creatives that have inspired one another and taken part in forming and shaping culture, you think that whole thing is bad. It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me as a person. But that's your take, and you're allowed to have it. I said overall. Dude, I know what you said, bro. Dude, it's so funny. Sometimes people in chat, they make an opinion, and then I fully disagree with it, and they don't stand on business. Brother, I understood what you said. I fundamentally, at like a molecular level, disagree with you. Is it fair and I'm like allowing you to have the opinion? Yes, but you don't have to try to win me to get you on your side. Like, I'm a person, you're a person. We're allowed to fully disagree with one another. It doesn't make you less of a person, doesn't make me less of a person. No, I agree with what a lot of people in chat have said. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, overall, dismissing a genre doesn't make sense to me, because I also believe that there are good parts to everything. And I think there's a tendency in some people to dismiss a whole catalog of things because they just don't want to do the work to find, I guess, what they might like. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not trying to win you over, but you said it like I hate it all rap. Bro, you said it's the worst genre. You're, oh my God. I hate when chatters get defensive, bro. I'm literally repeating back what you said. Holy fragile ego. I think that rap is the worst music genre. Why are you making it seem like I hate all rap? What are we talking about? Holy shit, bro. Chat, am I insane? It's like saying, like, Swing Copter's the worst game mode. And I'm just like, oh, so you hate Swing Copter. And they're just like, dude, why are you saying that I don't like Swing Copter? Just because I said it's the worst game mode. What? It's a fair conclusion to draw. Dude, dude, you're still stuck on this. I genuinely don't care. I genuinely don't care about this as much as you do. I don't want to talk to you about it again. Either stop typing about it or like, we're going to have a problem. I don't give a shit. I don't care. You're literally inadvertently rage baiting. You're doing the classic chatter thing of getting defensive over something that doesn't fucking matter. You're in an ego trap right now. Literally leave me alone. Don't share a hot take if you can't take the heat of someone calling you out on bullshit. Can we all agree on that, chat? Don't go online and share a hot take if you're not ready to get fucking punched in the gut. I feel crazy. You invited derision with that comment, and then when you got it, you couldn't handle it. All right, I'll let you lock in. Thanks, bro. Kind of similar to all bark, no bite. Yeah, bro. And when I call people out on that, I'm the bad guy. It's like, what are we talking about? Whatever. Like, we need motivational quotes again. You guys think I'm just an on-demand service of like, hey, TJ, give us this now. Like, I don't, my brain doesn't work that way, chat. I start talking about shit when I feel like talking about it. I know as a viewer, you probably don't understand that, but like, that's I don't have a button I push where I'm just like, okay, I'm going to be the inspirational guy now. Like, no, I just say the shit that I'm thinking about. And sometimes I'm thinking about inspirational shit, and other times I'm not. Like it's not. No, I don't care, dude. You're not the only one who typed it in like the past 10 minutes, okay? It's not. Oh my god, dude, chatters are so narcissistic. Oh, chatters just assume that every single thing the streamer says is directed at them and only them. Oh my god, dude. I really can't stand most of you. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do about this thing that you and I have. I really don't know. I really don't know, bro. Like, let's use our brains for a second, and maybe when the streamer is talking about something, it's not like them pointing a finger at you and just you. Let's just use our brains. There's a lot of people here right now. You're on activation? Yep. I mean, yeah, but I was part of the collective you were speaking to, so... Oh, okay. So you were just trying to absolve yourself from the group? You were like, well, it was okay because I was joking. So actually, the collective you were speaking to, I don't self-identify with that collective. I mean, whatever you gotta do, bro. Whatever makes it work for you. Whatever saves you from yourself, I guess. What if I'm playing the Truman Show and you guys are all paid actors? Yep, solipsism is a very classic juvenile example of a worldview that typically teen boys hold of like, what if I'm the only real person and everyone else is made up? Yep. Nail on the head. Do we understand how there are a lot of weird psychopathic people out there if they genuinely think that's true? Makes sense for me. Because someone who thinks that they're the only actual person, it stands to reason why that person wouldn't really have a lot of compassion and empathy for others, right? It's suddenly not so far-fetched. Dude, that Michigan wave felt insane. Like in ways I can't even put into words. Does anyone remember the time code when we started on Bloodbath this stream, chat? I can also check after this attempt. When did it start? Oh, has it only been like an hour? Damn, I thought we'd been on this shit for like 2 hours. Yeah, oh my god. Teej, now we're this far in the grind, instead of putting your personal best runs out, you could put your best runs of the day on the bottom left. Honestly, not a bad idea. Actually like that. Wait, W chat message. Like genuinely. Can we get some glaze for that chatter? That was genuinely good feedback. Like, you guys don't understand. I stream so much, and most of the feedback I get is just annoying. That was, like, one of the only times I've read feedback, and I'm just like, hey, thanks, wow, nice, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, I should also, I'll put 42,200 too. Because I should put our runs as well. Like so. Now we're all on the same page. Are you going to create a YouTube membership? Buddy, I do have YouTube memberships. I just don't really have anything to offer you. But if you want to support me monetarily, yeah, you literally could buy membership. You get like an icon next to your name if you do it. Wait, my bad, I didn't know. Oh, it's okay. I just realized the stream 60 FPS. Yeah, does it tickle you? Do you like it? Guys, how's the 60 FPS been treating your eyeballs today? I accidentally left a setting on from a recording session I filmed on Saturday. It's a surprise. So I guess a happy accident. Folk, you're gonna be the verifier of Aeternus. That's the goal. But we have some catch up to do. Hold the mustard. I'm glad that the 60 FPS is working. I mean, obviously I'll watch it back and make sure that it matches my standard, but my biggest concern with us getting to the Sonic Wave grind was... Hold on. Like, I feel like, I mean, specifically Sonic Wave, you know, is its own beast, but like, I think 9 circles levels just look better at 60 FPS. Like, that was one thing I noticed with, I mean, 9 circles itself. Like, the 9 circles grind, like, I go back and I watch my clear of that, and I'm just like, man, this really just does not look very good. It looks really choppy at 30 FPS. I think it's because of all the flashing. So, I think Bloodbath looks fine at 30, but I'm really happy that we have 60 for Sonic Wave now. How long do you think Sonic's Wave is going to take you? As long as it takes. I have no expectations and no approximations. Are you planning on verifying Aeternus by the end of the year? Probably not by the end of the year, buddy. That all depends on how things play out. Like when I've talked about, I feel like we could be on Slaughterhouse by the end of the year. But we're definitely not going to beat Slaughterhouse before the end of the year. But again, I don't have any expectation, but that like it feels realistic to me that we could potentially be starting Slaughterhouse before the end of the year. It's gonna be crazy watching you play something like Slaughterhouse. Yeah, dude, and I've been seeing a lot more of Slaughterhouse since Konic's been playing it. That level looks hard. Like, genuinely. I could see you beating Sonic Wave in mid-December. Yeah, I feel like Sonic Wave is beatable before the end of the year. But I'm really... If it takes longer, it takes longer, but... I could see it. Dude, low-key don't want to hate, but Sonic Wave to Slaughterhouse is a crazy jump, LOL. That's the first time I've ever read that chat message in my entire life. You are the first person to ever say that to me. That is a unique combination of words that has been put together for the first time. Dead internet theory, dead internet theory, dead internet theory. That's the first day we've ever gotten 2 Etzer attempts from 0. I'd take that. $78 times 2 today, bro. I take that, bro. That means we need more of those reps. Dude. 78 times. That is, dude. Chat, I want you guys to understand that, okay? This is a D-Rust day. This is a D-Rust day. And we just got a second best twice. In one stream. I think we take those, bro. Yeah, we ain't played since Friday. Let's get a 70 to 100 and then back to 0. Chat, can we use our brains really quick? That's the 3rd time I've ever gotten to the end of Etzer from 0. Do you think I was nervous? Do you have to ask? Can we use our fucking brains? Thoughts? Sure, thank you. Bang. Alright, I was playing patty cake. Mine too, dude. It's not easy. Alright, chat, we gotta take another 3-minute ad break. We'll be right back, okay? Dude, frickin' 2 cracks at the Etzer clear from 0. That got me hype, bro. It's been a good day, bro. How many Etzer attempts do you have in total? Bro, I wish that I'd been tracking that. I have no idea. Any nerdy chatter have an idea? I think we've definitely had like 10, if I had to guess. Because we had a few before the 88 run, and we've had another. Maybe it's been a little less than 10. I'm not sure. It could be around like 9 or something. Maybe 7? I honestly wouldn't even be surprised about that. Yeah, that. Because I think we got 2 where I choked like. I think I got 72, and then I got 74 twice, and then we got 75. Something like that. Yeah, it might be 7. I think Koopa's right. It might be 7. Damn. That really puts it in perspective. Yeah, it's not bad. Fixtra, I appreciate you being a helpful chatter, but it does say it on the screen for them, no? It feels a little engagement bait to be asking why does it say that. I do appreciate you helping them though. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell sometimes. But I mean, that's the same kind of chatter who comes in and it's like you're playing like Bloodbath and you're like, what level is this? And it's like, okay, brother. Maybe 1 out of 100 times that's an earnest question, but probably not. Every run past crack, I'm always like, I'm feeling an Etzer attempt. I do think that just like, I mean, today it's proven that just getting past Michigan is kind of our bottleneck. But yeah, I mean, that is definitely, or that's certainly why Go is at crack, because I've said this before. I think every Bloodbath run, like, it begins at crack, really. Just because, and everyone knows this, like, the first half of Bloodbath is so heavy. It's like, just to make it to crack is like a freaking triathlon in and of itself. Yeah, I know what it means. I thought your best was 88. Yeah, okay, so the text, okay, sorry. So let's break this down for everybody. The text literally says best today. I don't like this. Yeah, me neither, bro. But here we go. I derailed the stream yet again to explain something that in and of itself is intuitive if we just use a modicum of our brain cells. It doesn't take a lot, I promise you. Also, I wanted to give that guy a 24-hour timeout, but I am going to give him the benefit of the doubt, but it feels like pretty clearly to me that that was engagement bait. But whatever. I'll give benefit of the doubt. Fun fact, there are GD levels longer than the heat death of the universe. Are you talking about the concept of the heat death of the universe, like, in our reality? Or is the heat death of the universe also the name of a level? What's your favorite level to watch, like song-wise and visually? Sonic Wave. That's why I want to play it. Yeah, Slaughterhouse is also awesome. Again, like, the two levels we've named are the ones that are on my list to jump to, so... It's kind of clear. It's like a vibes thing, you know? Yeah, I've heard people talking about Aquamarine. Yeah, I think Flame Law is cool. I just didn't realize it was so freaking long. So I'm probably not going to play it. Overclicked. What do you think of Suck Up in Circles? I don't really know. I haven't really watched a lot of that one. I know that's the one Diamond made now. Yeah, it doesn't really draw a lot to mind. Verified it? Oh, okay, my bad. I misspoke. Might be more controversial, but I adore Zodiac's looks and song. I don't think that's controversial. I think that's most of the reason why people like Zodiac. The only reason I don't like Zodiac is I think it's a little too long. Like, it's purely from a gameplay perspective. Like, the gameplay doesn't look very fun to me. But aesthetically, it's great. I just couldn't see myself playing it because the gameplay doesn't look very fun. Yeah, I think the most popular thing that kind of has widespread appeal about Zodiac is the looks in the song. I don't know, I've heard many people say that Zodiac's deco style isn't that good. Dude, those people are miserable and LARPing. Like that. You can criticize stuff about Zodiac, but that is like such a weird thing to criticize. That definitely gives the energy of people just hating to hate. Yeah, I got a little shaky on that. That's fine. I've kind of just fluked that second half of crack all day today, so I had to choke the clicks at some point, right? That wasn't nerves. I just kind of got dizzy. Happens. Yeah, so I'm going to ban you, buddy, because you literally typed the same message 2 or 3 times, and then you're doing the classic engagement bait thing of, like, I've never seen Tej read his YouTube chat. Like, I genuinely think that you're annoying, and you're desperate for attention, and I don't want you in my chat ever again. I hope you have a lovely rest of your life, though. I love you. Like, get a hobby. Bro just speed ran, annoying the fuck out of me. Yeah, just engagement bait, bro. Like, if you feel fucking your ego smashed when a streamer doesn't read the message you've typed 2 or 3 times in a row, trying to plea for their attention, that's a you thing. There's something in you broken that needs to be healed. That's not something for you to, like, manipulate the streamer into feeling weird about. You're genuinely a strange guy. What are your favorite hobbies, Teej? I like Geometry Dash. Have you gotten past Mishi twice in a row? Yeah, a few times actually. Maybe even several. Oops, overclicked. Oh, chat, I forgot to tell you, I woke up in the middle of a dream again. Don't you guys just hate that when your phone alarm wakes you up in the middle of a dream? I always feel so disoriented. My brain just completely shit itself there. That wasn't even nerves. I think I just kind of got dizzy. Sometimes your brain just, it's like a brain zap. But I genuinely wasn't nervous. My brain just like, it took a heartbeat to like start thinking manually instead of just like letting it happen. Happens. You're destroying crack today? It's every day, bro. Yeah, we got a bunch of crack. This might be the most crack clears we've gotten in one day. Ooh, a 79 though. Nah, I trust myself. How many have you gotten? I don't remember. It just feels like it's been a lot. If you guys think that I'm thinking, I'm not. You brain farted? Yeah, it was a brain fart. It was a deaf brain fart, which happens. Honestly, it's good because as we conquer nerves, brain farts are still going to happen. Like, I think brain farts are something that, like, you just can't help. Brain farts, I think, are, like, completely, perfectly fine deaths that are just gonna... I mean, like, even, like, the best players, they can come back to Bloodbath, and they'll die, and it's because of brain fart, right? Like, you have no control over brain farts. Whoops. I think you should go for 25 to 100. I don't, and I'm not going to. Can you put the Vine Boom again? If someone says something worthy of being Vine Boomed, I will Vine Boom it. Is streaming hella overstimulating? It can be. Not always, but it can be. If only chatters realized how much a streamer's brain was lighting up when they streamed, maybe they'd be a little nicer. Oops. Another start position run unnecessary? I agree. I like it though, chat. I think I've gotten a lot better about start positioning less, and I think the proof's in the pudding. Like, I do think there comes a point where you need to like completely decouple your practice brain and like just feel the level from zero. And we've been slowly weaning off of start positioning, which I think is actually good for our progress. New bets today, TeejVeen? It's entirely possible, bro. Again, obviously the goal is to beat Bloodbath. But even if we get another Etzer clear, I'd be happy. And beyond that, even if we get another attempt at the Etzer end from zero, I would also be happy. Raising that baseline, folks. Yeah, man, I've seen too many people that have, like, they never got a run further than 42 to 100, and it's just that have beaten Bloodbath. I've seen too many people to, like, I'm good on that, bro. To get any better run to 100 right now, it would feel just like stalling to me. Bro, my thumb got super itchy. Is what it is, Jeej. Another crack attempt, though. It can't be, dude, sometimes that just fucking happens. Sometimes your thumb just gets itchy. I do think not reacting today kind of helped me save my energy. I'll be honest, chat. I might hard focus on Bloodbath until we beat it at this point. Because trying to keep up with posting content on top of the Bloodbath grind at this point is just too much for me. Unless something really crazy awesome comes out, obviously keep suggesting videos for me to react to. Like if something like insane happens, I will obviously want to react to it, but I think the wind is pulling me to just kind of focus on Bloodbath now, which to all the people who are only here for Bloodbath, you guys are probably creaming your little jeans right now. We literally got into gameplay, I think, within like the fastest that we've streamed in weeks, I think, today. So how long did you start streaming? I first started streaming like back in 2021. I streamed for a few months. And then I streamed with my friend Austin for almost 2 years on another channel a few years back. And then TeejVeen I started back Not this past May, but the May of last year. So I've streamed for years. What'd you stream back then? A bunch of random stuff. I did like Skyrim, Earthbound, Danganronpa. I didn't really know what I was doing back then. I was just kind of streaming and trying it out. So I did a bunch of random stuff. And then with Austin, we speedran Cuphead together, and we played other like random games. What was your favorite vid to react to? Like I've ever reacted to? I don't know, man. If I'm being completely honest, reactions have always been pretty utilitarian on my channel. Like, you guys like watching my reacts, but I don't know how much I actually enjoy doing them. It's high-key a job. I feel like reacts would be fun to do if it's the right video. I mean, there are definitely videos where it's more fun. Like I've said this before, like the ones that are funny and lighthearted are typically the most fun. But yeah. Like I love reacting to the TCD videos, but... And like the game show-esque videos where chat can kind of play along. Those are my favorites. But yeah. If you think reacts are draining your gameplay, why don't you do it at the end of the stream? Just a suggestion. Yeah, I've explained this before. So streaming chat is a drain on energy irregardless. And a lot of you don't here, I'm going to mute my second mic for this. A lot of you don't understand this. Anytime you watch a stream, especially when the streamer is actually fucking entertaining to watch, they're expending a lot of energy and mental bandwidth to make it engaging and entertaining for you. It doesn't just happen. It's not like this magic thing that most people can just tap into and just like keep it going forever. Like there is a battery on it. So whether I'm reacting or whether I'm doing gameplay, there is a drain on that energy. So the whole idea of, oh, what if you take this thing that takes up your energy and you just do it later in the stream, whether it be gameplay or it be a react, it doesn't solve anything. The answer is to just do less of all of it. That's the answer. Whether I'm reacting, it's depleting my energy. Whether I'm playing gameplay and talking with chat, it is depleting energy. Everything in life is a time and energy cost. But like, I think that's part of like the weird like concept a lot of viewers have is they don't understand that when they're watching something, calories are being burned by the person making the thing that you're consuming. And with streaming, it's an active consumption of calories moment to moment by moment. Versus, you know, when you're watching a YouTube video, there were hours and hours of effort and focus put into it, but not like when you're watching the video, it's not like those calories are being burnt actively, right? But it took a lot of human effort to create that thing. But that's another way, like a lot of people, like they watch YouTube videos and like, they're not seeing the effort that the creator put in. They're just seeing the edit, you know, it's like, but I think that's part of like, if you've never created content yourself, and especially if you've never streamed yourself, it's very hard for you to conceptualize what is actually going on here. To you, it's just kind of like a monkey dancing on stream And whether this happens for an hour, whether it happens for 2 hours, or whether it happens for 7 to 12 hours, it's all the same. But it's not. It's not. There's a lot more going on here than most of you will ever be able to actually appreciate. And I don't mean that in a condescending way. I mean that in that is a fact of the reality of the world we live in. The same way when you go to a store and there is a worker there that is helping you, you don't know how much energy they've spent on their shift that day. They could be tired from a whole shift. You could either be coming in at the beginning of their shift or the end of their shift, but there was an energy transfer and there was a battery depletion based on what that person's day has been. So let's all try to exercise a little more grace, a little more compassion. There's a give and take to all this shit that we participate in. Okay? Sound good? I hope that clarified some things. It's true, I work at a grocery store and being at the end of a shift is so draining. Exactly. And that's not your fault. It's just like, you know, a job is a job. And even if it's not a job, even if you're spending something on like time on something like you're writing a poem, like, you know, everything in life, like it takes energy. And for me, for streamers, streaming is our shift, you know? Watch any streamer. If you jump from the timestamp of like the first 10 minutes of their stream versus the last 10 minutes of their stream, you can tell they're a little more tired. And that's by design. Teej, will you ever come back to Amori? Yeah, I would love to actually play that game. The only reason I dropped it was because no one was watching. But if people want to watch me play it, I play it again at some point. But the game we're kind of playing right now is how do we get more people to care about watching the stream? And Amori was one of those things I tried out that just didn't land. And when something doesn't land as a creator, you kind of just have to try something different, you know? Hey guys, can we stop spamming in YouTube chat? I know you guys think you're being cute right now, but it's actually just clogging the chat of people who want to be able to talk about stuff. I'd really appreciate it if you stopped. Thanks, guys. Bro, what is this chat? I mean, especially on YouTube chat, like they get bored and they start like, I don't know, they just start self-stimulating their brains. They're still developing their ability to read a room. It is what it is. Will you be the verifier of Aeternus? Maybe. Someone asked that earlier, and I'll answer the same way. We have a lot of catching up to do. Don't say maybe you will beat it. Guys, can we stop LARPing? Like, I'm not saying that as like a defeatist mentality. I'm saying that there are people who are much further on Aeternus than I am right now. I'm not saying that I'm never going to beat Aeternus. I'm saying that if I were to be the one who verifies it, there's a lot of ground I need to cover. That is not cynical, that is realistic, genuinely. And not realistic in the sense of like, well, I know I'm being negative, but it's just realistic, like it's genuinely realistic. Like that is concrete fact. There are people who have spent hundreds of hours on Aeternus already. There's catching up to be done. I agree. Honesty is different than mindset. I'm not saying that in a defeating way. I'm saying that in a, I got to get my skills in this game up, and I got to lock in. You know? Like beating Bloodbath? Yeah, exactly. Bloodbath is like the first step that we're at here. There's levels to it, you know? Buddy, that's self-promo, you're banned. Like, I was gonna let it slide when you typed it once, but you literally doubled down and typed it twice. Like, stop. I don't know why, like, being a normal person is so hard to, like, get people to understand, but here we are. But good luck. Never like that mindset of realism being a self-limiter. No. Hold on, this is important. A lot of people will be pessimistic and call it realism. I don't know if that's what's up. Oh, no, yeah. Okay, we're on the same page. Yeah, that's the only thing I want to be clear about, chat. Like, I've said this before, because I think most people can be very pessimistic and hide behind it and call pessimism realism. But it's hard to talk about these kinds of things because realism does not equal pessimism, right? That's what I think people equate sometimes. But you're able to be realistic about things while still being motivated and achieving what you want, I think. But some people use being realistic to never try. And that's what I think is pessimism. If the excuse for why you don't try at stuff that you otherwise would care about is something that you claim is being realistic, that is pessimism. You're masking it as this intellectualized conclusion you've come to. But you're being pessimistic. You can't prove to me otherwise. If you're being realistic, but you're still trying to find a path forward in spite of these realistic limitations, you're probably actually being realistic. But again, that's where I think the clarifying point is. If you're using what you claim is realistic as an excuse to not try at something, that is covert pessimism, in my experience. And that was going to happen at some point. And what did I tell you, chat? I told you that if I die there, it is what it is. Unlucky click. Died to the bug. It had to happen eventually, exactly. Guys, if you're late on that last pink orb press, you die to like this auto bug. Dude, I know people say it's not a bug. I'm sorry, dude. Like, you shouldn't be able to die on an auto part. Some people claim it's not a bug. It's because of the late press. I don't think you should be able to die there. I think it's a bug. You never had that happen? It's happened to me many times, just start positioning. No, if you hold there, you die only. That's LARP, bro. I was not holding. People told me months ago that it's because it's a late press on the pink orb. I don't know. Maybe it's the timing of the presses. I don't know. That's what I've heard. I don't know what the actual reason is, but that's what I've heard. How are you so calm? I would be fuming. Why? I had no control over it. I think you always survive if you buffer the last pink orb. I mean, that would make sense because if you buffer it, then it can't be late enough, right? But anyway, no, I'm not fuming because there's nothing I could do. It's just an unlucky input. Like if you die during an auto part, it's like what can you do? You know? Guys, it was a rhetorical question. Oh man, some of you are autistic. That's okay. It was a rhetorical question. Cooper, fuck off. Oh, is Cooper watching right now? What up, Cooper? It is what it is. Teej, lock in, you're selling. All right. Follow the path. Anyone can be worthy of the best. Sun Tzu? Did Sun Tzu say that? Probably. Dude, I can't wait to end stream today and not fucking edit anything. I'm in my full lazy streamer era. Fuck a content funnel, dude. I cannot be fucked. Oops. You still practice off stream? No, bro. Who can care? Who can care that much, bro? The weeks when I was playing Bloodbath off stream were way too sweaty. Like, I need to have some kind of life, right? Early. Your clicks are so synced with your gameplay. Do you like it? Does it make your brain light up? Does it scratch it? Is it a good escape from your reality? Sounds like Lego? That's what they tell me. Yo, Teej, is today the day? You know it, buddy. Every day's the day until it is. Yo, YouTube chat, can you guys get along with each other, or like, is that just an impossibility for you guys? Thoughts? Asking for too much? Yeah, probably. It's impossible like you beating Bloodbath. Yes. Oh, dude, that's funny. YouTube chat is nice. Don't scream at us, Teej. Okay, sorry. I won't scream. My bad. I kind of raised my voice there. It's my bad. Should you beat Cataclysm and Aftermath after Bloodbath? The thing about should questions is they're usually loaded. Should you do anything? Should you eat breakfast? Should you shower every day? These are pressing questions. The answer is, Oops. Should you have tortured us with the quotes? Yeah, because it was funny. Should Teej beat Bloodbath today? Probably. It's starting to drag. Or I'm starting to drag it. Hey, yo, chill. Should the gnat unalive itself? Are we still using unalive to censor the other word in 2026? Are we genuinely still doing that? We live in such a strange world. I'm not saying that to put you on blast. I'm saying like it's a strange thing. But it's not directed at you. It's directed more at like the concept. Hey, so time 2. I don't even like joking about that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna ban you, bro. You have over 999 plus messages. I don't think it's funny. Bye. Rip that chatter. Yep, GG's. Teej, don't ban the innocents. You think that a chatter who asked why do we censor the N-word was innocent? Let me just get clear on that. You thought that that was an innocent chatter. No, I'm saying don't ban us. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were coming to his aid. Nah, the rest of you are fine right now. Dude, this is something I've noticed. Some people get really scared when like someone gets banned. I don't know why like there's this weird insecurity that chatters have where like one person gets banned and they're just like, oh gosh, I hope I'm not next. It's like, guys, if you have any semblance of like what being a regular person is, there's nothing for you to fear. It's so strange. This is something I've noticed several times. Anytime someone gets banned, people kind of freak out. It's fine. It's not that deep. Yeah, literally just don't type dumb stuff. When you see the police stopping someone while driving, are you scared you're gonna get stopped too? Oh yeah, dude. That literally even happened to me today. I passed a police car with like blinking lights. I think they pulled someone over. I always insta drop like 10 miles per hour. Why is it that when a traffic light stops, everybody starts breakdancing out of nowhere? What was that an AI generated chat message? I genuinely don't know what that means. Is that a reference to something? Oops. He's being dumb to be funny, I think. Yeah, I think so. Which I can do that too. I often say non sequiturs to convey humor. So, but just in case it was meaningful, I wanted to divulge the meaning from it. But chat, you are allowed to say nonsensical stuff. This streamer often says nonsensical stuff, so. But when you say nonsense and people are hit you with a huh, that's par for the course. Especially when it's only text. It's a lot harder to convey meaning when you are just text. Oops. Yeah, we got this, chat. No worries. She does keep appearing to me in my dreams, chat. I don't think she's ever going to stop. She pretty much lives there these days. Until we beat Bloodbath, I might never escape it. I know, I don't even have a dog. It's brutal stuff. Oops. What if this is the attempt? Jeez, it wasn't. Oh, did you cry about not having a dog? Always, bro. I kind of have been considering more like getting a pet. Having a little animal companion. It's been a long time since I had a pet, chat. They're kind of sick. I'd probably get a cat, yeah. Yeah, I'm just not that locked in anymore, bro. I think we're about at our limit for today, chat, but we got some good stuff in. I didn't make this a conscious goal, but I did want like one more crack attempt, and I think that's good. We got our around 2 hours in of Bloodbath, I think, and I think that's kind of where we're at right now. I really don't want to over push it. I kind of just want to take it as it comes. Very solid progress day. We can look at this one more time. Well, no, we can't. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we can. For those of you who missed it, we got 78% twice today. Probably could have even gotten further if we didn't die to the auto part a few attempts ago. That's the first time we died to the auto part from 0, which is tough. And then we did get 42 to 100, I think, like within like the first 10 or 20 minutes of playing Bloodbath today, which is crazy. So good runs, solid runs, and probably our most consistent Etzer attempts from 0 to date, stream-wise. All right, I'm ending on TikTok. Hop over to Twitch if you want to be a part of the raid. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Love y'all. What a day, chat. Also, if you're on YouTube and you want to be a part of the raid, there's a pinned in the chat. You can hop over to Twitch. Also, guys, join the Discord. Link in the Twitch chat right now. Also in the description on YouTube. Be sure to join the Discord. Let's raid Vortrox again, because to be honest, I just love Sonic Wave and I want to watch more Sonic Wave. Also, Vortrox raided us last week and I was super hyped that he did that. So let's give the love back. Anyways, y'all. Good night, good noon, wherever you are. Thank you so much for the love and support as always. Today was a very solid day. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your days, nights, noons, etc. And I feel pretty confident about tomorrow. As a reminder, today was a D-Rust day. We hadn't played Geometry Dash over the past 2 days, and we were very consistent today. So I feel really excited about tomorrow. But yeah. Bye, guys. Peace.